Happy Friday. Good Friday, everybody. And welcome to Universal Orlando Resort and Universal City Walk. We finally got the camera on today. I tell you what, life has been really challenging here lately. But whatever we have to do, we're going to get that camera on eventually. And if you guys are watching for the very first time, my name's Chris. This is the camera operator assistant today, Caleb. And we are coming to you live from Universal Orlando Resort, where we're going to be talking a lot about hotels here at the properties if you've never been here. So if you guys have questions as you're going through, you can always raise your hand and say, Chris, what's going on with this resort? Hey, what's the name of that one? Hey, Chris, how did we get here and how do we get back out? Lots of questions, feel free to ask. But don't worry, my wife Susan is also going to be in the chat here and there today. So feel free to ask questions and we will be glad to help answer all of them for you. And if you're watching us for the very first time, we also do live stream every Monday through Friday here from Walt Disney World and Universal Orlando Parks. And we'd love to have you guys join us for future live streams. So make sure to hit that subscribe button before you walk out today and join us as we have more adventures here moving into 2022. Thank you guys so much for joining. We're glad that you're here and we hope that you can enjoy a great day here at Universal with us. Now, today, we are going to be going over and but showing you guys some of the really nice hotels that are in close proximity to the two parks that are here at Universal Orlando. So if you've never been to Universal, feel free to get your notes out, take some notes, ask some questions, and get to learn a little bit more about the premier hotels that you can have in close proximity to the City Walk. At the meantime, you know, we're going to have a little bit of fun. Ask questions about anything to do with travel. Susan and I are Travelmation travel agents. We do try to make our family and clients magical vacations happen for them on a regular basis. And these live streams are a chance for us to showcase and show exactly what's going on here in real time. So we're so glad that you could be a part of it today. So let's go ahead and get started. Right in behind us here, that's the Universal Legacy Store. Used to be the main gift shop here at City Walk. It has been since replaced with the official City Walk. Now it's still a gift shop, but it's got all kinds of really cool props and things back there in the background. So I figured before we head to our first hotel, go check out the Legacy Store. Want to see what we can find? We've turned this camera around and we'll not only show you guys what we're looking at, but we'll also jump into the chat as well. Welcome in, Artemis. Glad you could join us today. Premier Resorts. Never been to Universal. Which one would you choose for your honeymoon? I think the one thing I like about all of them is the fact that they're so close in proximity to the two parks. You can't really go wrong. But I do love Portofino Bay is really nice. It's just got that Italian feel to it, but I don't know. The club level up at South World Pacific is really nice, and they have a sushi lounge in the middle of the lobby too. If you're big into sushi,
we were gonna make a gorilla.
A gorilla, la 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 la. Welcome in, Jen.
$6 wax gorilla.
Well, Jen, that's why we love to share what we see and what we can do. I don't know if we're going to make it all the way to Cabana Bay because there's so many hotels to hit. But we'll whatever we don't hit today.
Madam Suzanne is shaking because you can get your own gorilla.
Yes, you can get your own gorilla. Madame Tussauds, is that what you're trying to say?
Is that how you pronounce
Tussauds?
it? I can't.
Yeah, it's French. It's weird. It's Tussauds. Madame Tussauds. But it's a small gorilla. La, la. Madame Tussauds are real life.
Yeah, but they don't even have a big gorilla.
Well, because they're so huge.
They don't even have a somewhat size.
Mike recommends either going to Hard Rock or Portofino.
Portofino's nice.
We're gonna check out Portofino today, so see what you guys think as we hit around there. Now the thing, the Legacy Store, make sure you look up because the one thing that's cool about this particular gift shop is we got lots of props and lots of cool things kind of hidden here and there.
You can get a wooden Velocicoaster car.
What's that?
You can get a wooden model Velocicoaster car.
Oh, it's a wooden model of the Velocicoaster vehicle.
Or at least the front part of it.
It's really hard to put together.
Yeah, if it's anything like those little aluminum ones,
Oh, those are horrible.
those are just
Yeah, it's actually a little bit easier.
I just
Another
paid
one.
20 bucks for someone to show me how bad at arts and crafts I am. That's kind of how I feel like.
Easy, though.
It looks great though. It looks really cool. Caleb, you think you could manage that, Caleb?
I still haven't put together the aluminum one we got.
Yeah, that's our uncle Kevin got them some really cool Star Wars models. They're so delicate though. Welcome, ND. Good to see you. It's a dinosaur. Rawr.
Look at this. It's like a.
Hey, congratulations, Mr. Dragon has gotten a PhD and is now Dr. Dragon. Make sure to give respect to the doctor. How you doing, Dr. Dragon? Good to see you, Mike B. Caleb's a big fan of the Jurassic Park. That one's kind of cool. It's raised. It's like a leatherette kind of feel to it. That's not bad. $27 for that one.
The Night Rider.
Welcome in, Contessa Lewin. How are you doing? We finally got here. We ran into Itchy and Scratchy on the way in and got, banged up a little bit. Welcome in, Kiradad. The Itchy and Scratchy Show. That's kind of funny. All the yellow ones together. GME 1970.
Buying merchandise
Happy Friday.
of a show inside a show.
John says, hey Chris, what will be the name of the hotel inside Epic Universe?
What name tag is this one?
You know, John, I haven't even really myself gotten into Epic Universe just yet. But the question is, I think we can just leave Caleb. We lost him. I have a feeling Caleb's going to want to stay in it if I know what kind of theming it's going to have. Oh, look at this track. That's pretty cool. That's kind of sad because look, they just added the sign. The ride ended in 2022. They're just now selling the props off.
Wait, what? Whoa.
Shrek 4D.
You could get a Shrek 4D prop in your room.
Yeah, for $6,000, we could have had the Shrek mirror that was in the pre-show. It's a pretty good looking mirror too. Every time I look in it, it's handsome. I'll tell you what, it's the best looking mirror I've ever seen. That's just for you, Donkey. Just for you. Good looking mirror. $6,000 is what it went for.
That's a lot.
Not my gumdrops. Anything but my gumdrops. I won't be able to get this shirt for much longer. Welcome in, Pikachu. Good to see you. So we can't wait to show you guys Emir hotels today. And again, we'll have to schedule a live stream to come back and show you some of our others as well. But we'll talk about all of them. Make sure to let us know what all of your questions are.
Oh man, I should have brought in my one.
Hello, Megan. Welcome in. I have a feeling that, Megan would pop in sometime. Megan is a huge fan. Hey, look, it's Bruce. It's Bruce.
Wrong park.
What are you talking about? No, it's Bruce.
Oh.
You didn't think Jaws was his name, did you?
Oh, that's his father's name.
Okay. Princess Cinderella, welcome in.
Jaws is the doctor. Jaws is monster.
Exactly. Welcome in, Dan. Happy Friday. Again, you get a little bit of everything. You've got some retro in here. You've got some Back to the Future. You've got some of the stuff that's still here, but the ET ride. It's a concept. Welcome in, Robert. Good to see you. Good to see you, Jason. got a little bit of a wind going on here. Nice, cool evening here in Universal. Happy Friday, Don. Glad to have you in today. Christine wants to know, are we going to make it to the Aventura Hotel? You know what? I don't know. I would like to say yes, but I'm often been known for being overreaching. So, if we don't hit it this time, we're going to definitely schedule a follow-up. Matter of fact, if we can't, whatever we don't get to today, I think we should go ahead and schedule our hotel walkthroughs for all the other hotels in the future and just go ahead and put them on the calendar if you guys are okay with that. I agree, John. Portofino Bay is extremely romantic. The theming there is on point for having a romantic getaway. Now, there's two options of what we can do here. We can either go crazy and walk it, which could take a few minutes, or we can walk our way down there. Great thing about staying at Portofino Bay, Hard Rock, is that we can just jump on a boat. What boat is loading at the moment? Down here at the water, if you're staying at one of these hotels that has the water taxis, you can grab a boat over.
Is that Portofino?
Is it? Well, let's go get on it. Can we go get on it? Let's go get on it. Just to make it happen. If that's really what it is. If there's space left. Woo! Portofino. What's that? I'm thinking. Got some. We're gonna head on over and get a short water taxi ride over to Portofino Bay. Guys, come along. If you know anybody who's never been to Universal but would like to, especially get a front view live views of our hotels here, feel free to invite them in. Is that? A little bit further back. There we go. Take the shorter seat since there's only two of us.
We're on the other side. We can get like somebody in Hard Rock or $20.
So Jen, they've got a really cool pool. It's a very unique and uncharacteristic pool at Portofino Bay. You know, Megan, if it wasn't for the fact that I wouldn't want to get anyone else, who's watching winded, I would walk it. That's what I love about these places. The proximity allows you to do just that. All aboard.
Arms, legs, and your entire body inside the boat.
Yep.
Alcohol, smoking,
Welcome in, Jenny C. Hey, when we make it back to City Walk, we most definitely will be going back in and looking some more merchandise. Everybody wave the City Walk. And let's count and see exactly how long it takes us to get to Portofino Bay. Welcome in, Lisa. How you doing? Now, don't worry on the water taxi. No dinosaurs come after you at all during this ride. Very peaceful, very relaxed. Afternoon, Calvin. We'll get some honking, but it won't be nearly the same. Wants to know if the boats honk. So while not exactly the same, Jen, it's probably the closest comparison for someone who's familiar with Disney World alone. City Walk is sort of similar to the Disney Springs area. It's more restaurant than shopping. But the great thing is that it's also the convergence point of which you can come into all these other places and then have access to both parks. So if you're going to either Universal Studios Florida or Islands of Adventure, even if you don't have a chance to ride the Hogwarts Express that goes in between them two, it's really easy to get from one side of the park and into the exit or the entrance of the other. Over here to our left is the Hard Rock Hotel. We're going to be passing here shortly. We're going to be going straight to Portofino Bay. Awesome, Kiradad. I hope so. That would be nice.
What things are working on Hard Rock?
We got some scaffolding up as they're doing some maintenance work, maybe some painting. Welcome in, Captain Good Guy. So when it comes to, let's explain the difference between a virtual queue and Universal's Express Pass. The virtual queue is simply a service that does not cost anything to use. Anyone who enters the park can actually use the virtual queue. It just means most of the time is that the line is so long that it's going to exceed the actual physical limitations of the queue. So they set up a virtual queue you access through the Universal application. If you're coming to Universal, you need to download the Universal app. And you can sign up for a virtual queue. You can return anytime, sort of like a fast pass if you're familiar with that. And it is accessible to anyone as far as virtual queue. The Express Pass, of course, is a separate cost. And they do not have individual lines for Express Pass.
So please remain seated till I yell all ashore. Please remain seated till I yell all ashore.
Welcome in, ride the teacups. We're riding the water taxi right now. And if you've never been to Portofino Bay, welcome in. Let you guys have a great opening view of this Lowe's owned and operated premier hotel here at Universal Orlando. So they do have different styles of rooms. I don't know if they've got a suite large enough for 10 though, Robert. Welcome in, Stevie Lee. Good to see you. Little rocky boat there. All right, so that was a 7-minute boat ride. We got on at 4:50. It's now 4:57. Off the boat. Thank you. Maybe wants to know, does Universal have a slow season? Just like anything else, crowds can oftentimes be seen to go up and down depending on holidays and certain things. I can tell you this, if you're looking for a season to stay away from, Halloween Horror Nights here at Universal is extremely popular, and it's considered to be the high point. So I wanted to show you guys the proximity here, what we were looking at. This is where we got on the boat here at City Walk, and we ended up way up there at Portofino Bay. Here are the two parks, Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure.
We're just gonna be walking all the way.
And we could have walked. Notice there's a walking path that goes all the way up to Portofino Bay, and we have walked this several times.
Start here and then just walk all the way down to
We
Volcano
can.
Bay.
I'm okay with that. So here, Portofino Bay is probably the farthest premier hotel. Hard Rock is, you can see, right there by Universal Studios, so you can actually see portions of the park from the pool and from certain rooms. And Islands of Adventure, if you keep walking past through City Walk, you eventually get to Los Royal Pacific. All three of these premier hotels do have and offer complimentary Universal Express Pass with your room for everyone in the room. So that is definitely a much sought after perk that is made available to anybody staying at either of those three hotels. Notice our village theme and feel of Portofino, and just how quiet it is.
It's a very nice resort for that reason, I think. A lot of the resorts, you feel a lot of energy in them. This one,
So,
right
Jill, have you guys been to any of the Universal hotels so far? Fonzarelli, welcome in. Now, it looks like a village, even with the floating boats outside. Our water taxi's back off to City Walk to grab some more guests and bring them back. Isla Nublar? You know what that is, right? Yeah.
La Angora, souvenirs and refreshments.
Welcome in, Tony. Glad to have you tonight. The Thirsty Fish Bar. Full of thirsty fish.
Portofino, 1939.
Oh, I'm glad you can make it. And tonight, as we explore the three premier hotels here at Universal Orlando, I know some of you guys have never been to these hotels, so enjoy, ask questions. Susan is in with us in the chat tonight to help out, answering some of your questions. And why this was something that came across our mind is that just in the recent past, the 2023 Create Your Own Vacations became available again, or not again, but for the first time here at Universal. So we thought, well, why not sort of reintroduce ourselves to all of the hotels here. Now, anybody like opera? They actually do have live musical operatic performances for the entire area. So at night you can come through here, and as you're dining, either the quick service or the table service here, you can enjoy some live opera music.
What do they have for dining there?
Happy Saturday morning, Dennis. What you got for dining there, Caleb?
So we got the Trattoria del Porto up here. We got Mama Della's restaurant.
Ristorante.
Restaurant. We got the Bice. This dinner. Dinner. We got Sal's Market Deli for lunch or dinner. Sal's got for pizza and stuff. And then you got Starbucks. You have the Gelateria. You got the pool bar. You got Thirsty Fish and a Bar American.
So several of different options across the way. I like the fact that they also kind of tell you what the dress is. They have casual dress, and they even have resort casual dress.
What's the difference?
You know, if you're just going to stay at the resort, then you know you might not be wearing your Universal shirt and stuff like that. A little nicer casual, maybe.
You just get Starbucks.
And your Starbucks.
It's just really fun. Got all these, and then it's just Starbucks.
Welcome in, Bailey. So we had a question earlier about times that are busy or slow or fast, and it's very similar to other resorts here in the Orlando area. So, but you know, one of the busiest, of course, is Halloween Horror Nights. We're experiencing one right now, which is, of course, the Mardi Gras season. It goes all the way until April 24th. Ronzarelli says that we guys had already reached 100 likes. Thank you, everyone, for hitting that like button tonight, helping us out when it comes to getting YouTube to help share out our streams. The more likes we get, the more comments you guys make, the more likely it is that YouTube will suggest our stream to someone who's never joined us here at Ear to Ear Magic before, and our community can grow with more people who enjoy the parks like ourselves. So thank you for hitting those likes. Welcome in, Ginger.
Welcome to my stair walking school. Stair walking up the stairs.
Let's see if we can maintain our connectivity inside the lobby here today. I love this. I love the smell of this lobby.
Florals? Oh wow. Okay, this lobby's awesome.
Yes, Megan has learned firsthand that when it comes to Universal Express, it is amazing. And once you use it, you get spoiled. So before we walk down some of the market streets, here is our main lobby and check-in. Welcome in, Francisco. You may be able to see certain fireworks But the cinematic celebration is only held certain nights. So it varies depending on where you're at here. Not sure if this is open at the moment. It is not. Thought I might get a quick check. This is where we just came in out of. They all have, exactly like John said, they all have their advantages and disadvantages. So just like staying at any other resort, it's good to know what your likes, dislikes, family needs, and vacation expectations are. So if you guys ever contact us, and especially if you've never been to Universal, we're going to ask you some questions. We want to make sure that we're finding the hotel that best fits you and your family, not only what you like, your budget, but just everything that fits is what your expectation for the vacation will be. Anyone has the opportunity to use the restaurants, they are open and available. So we can just pop right on in here. Kind of give you a breakdown of where the hotel is. This is because of an easy map here for you. I can get our gimbal to work. There we go. You can see we of course have our hotel wings over in this area. We do have two pools. One is more of a quiet pool. The villa pool and the beach pool. So we'll see if we can find a few of those to share with you guys as well as we're going around. One of my favorite spaces here at Portofino Bay, right here through Concierge. I can't explain why, but I love this. I love this little hallway. So Stevie Lee, this is my son Caleb. He made known that he wanted to join me today by putting on his Universal shirt. First out of the gate today, so. He's been working hard, staying in hotel rooms and small spaces all week. Get him out a little bit. Welcome in, Bespoke Magic. Hello.
Room survival kit in the event of cold feet.
In case you have cold feet. We'll make it up there in just a moment. We'll slip away back around. Of course, they do have meeting spaces, ballrooms, things like that for convention areas and spaces. It may be a little glitchy in here. I'm not sure if that's what you guys are seeing. So Jen, the express passes are something that can be purchased. And there are two types of passes. You can purchase them when you first enter a park. Just as you go in, you can look for guest services, and there are areas where you can get the express pass. The two passes you can get are the regular express and the unlimited. The regular express pass will allow you to use it once per major attraction per day. and cost a little less than the unlimited, which will allow you to basically ride what you want, when you want, as many times as you want it.
You could just ride Hulk over and over and over and over and over and over.
Exactly, if you wanted to do that.
Mind the lockers, but...
Lisa, welcome in. Happy Friday. Welcome into the Piazza Central here at Portofino Bay. As John mentioned, it can be a little wet if you're staying here during the rain. For an interior hotel, it does have a lot of outdoor spaces, which, when it's nice outside, it does add to the appeal. As of course, you know, opposed to something like Cabana Bay, where it being a moderate or value situation has a lot more interior hallways. But what kind of grand spaces would you get like this anywhere else? So many lizards! It's a lizards meeting space. Lizards everywhere. It's pretty nice. And you know what? As many times as we've been out here, I can't say I've seen a lot of people out here. Now, Susan doesn't like it when I come out here with her because I tend to like to run around a little bit because it's kind of cool grass. It seems like a place you need to run around in.
I'll just see if I can put it here to hold like a ceremony of salt. Get a chair here.
Lisa wants to know what the honeymoon packages are like. I bet Susan could pop a few examples in there for you in the chat. If you have anybody who is looking for a great romantic spot, you can always reach out. We'll be glad to do some more specific research for you. Making our way on over to the hill pool. I apologize for the wind, guys. It's picking up. It feels nice though.
Fountain with people with no arms, legs, or heads on the wall. Don't know why they did it.
There are lots of things that this resort overall at Universal, they have specially trained team members here who can help with any persons who would like some additional help when it comes to special needs for not only just autism but other things. But they also have quiet rooms, which are really nice as well in the parks. So, you know, I know this isn't as exciting as maybe riding all the rides like a Velocicoaster all the time, which we can't ride anyway on this train. I think it's good for you guys to see some spaces like this, because one of the things we love to do is we encourage people to go and try different foods, ride different rides, and see different spaces. And so when you go to resorts like this, it's good to take a resort day and even do some resort hopping. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. If you're staying at one of the premier hotels here, they are perfectly okay with you doing some pool hopping. So if you're over at Hard Rock and you wanted to come over to Portofino Bay or Portofino Bay and you wanted to swim in the giant guitar, they are open.
Man, I got cabanas here.
I have to stop picking up stray kids. Are you a stray kid? So, very nice quiet pool. Lavanderia. You can make sure do a little bit of cleaning.
The lawn, that's the laundry.
The laundry room. Yes, exactly. That's the thing about this resort. There are plenty of little hidden spaces here and there. I mean, if Waldo's looking for a place to hide.
Sure, it's not that crowded.
Yeah, it's a little bit. We need a little bit more people running around, but of course, you know, a lot of our guests are in the parks at the moment. So Susan mentioned the spa. We'll take you guys over to the spa area. Gabriel, welcome in. How you doing, my friend? The gelato shop, is that what you're looking at?
By the Starbucks.
Right by the Starbucks. Get your coffee and your cream. Oh, I would be okay with just being allowed to sleep inside the spa for a couple hours. That would be nice.
Sleeping treatment.
Gabe would love this place. It looks so peaceful. We're going to take you back up to the beach pool, which is also a really cool space as well, which is close to where the arcade is. So I'm sure Caleb's radar is probably going off right now. Robert, I would love if we could have the opportunity to do that. Right now, all the hotels in the area are still, even though things have really opened up, have really kind of still been in the lockdown mode. We have talked to many chains of hotels to say at this point they're not resuming room tours until sometime later. So we'll have to see if we can get that scheduled. We'll always propose it if anybody from the Magic Crew ever books a trip with us and would like to share their room with everybody else on the crew of any resort. Let us know.
Oh wow. That's an actual beach pool. Don't know what I was expecting. Like an actual beach pool. Huh. Looks like the water slide.
The lizard convention. It is a 0 entry and has lots of copyright music playing.
My
But
favorite.
it does have the slide.
I don't know what it's on right now.
0 entry, so guests can just walk right into the pool for little kids. They don't have to worry about it getting too deep. So do they have a 2-person suite? I don't know, Susan, I don't know if you want to, I don't know, I'm trying to keep up with the chat, but I'm not sure if Susan's given like a room categories for what we've got in here. Lisa, just a little early research. There's nothing wrong with that, right? So Caleb's going to be interested in going into the arcade, I'm sure. I might let him explore it and then come out and give us a review.
Oh wow.
Welcome in, Henry.
There we go. I've never seen this one before.
Nice little game room.
A 4-person game with the gun.
We'll have to come over one day with like a $30 game card and just...
We got Transformers.
It most certainly does, Gabriel. Takes less than 7 minutes to get here. We should have a Tomb Raider ride. Not that mysterious Tomb Raider thing that happened, we won't even talk about. But it does look a little nice over here at Tower of Terror, doesn't it? Tomb Raider game looks pretty nice. So, Lisa, a lot of the rooms are better suited to a family of 4. You can get, the standard rooms will hold 4. You can get a rollaway for an additional request. Just want to show you guys where we came in from the other side. That's the hill pole on the other side over there. So we basically just made a big turnaround. And here is the Mandara Spa. I wish you guys could smell this.
Smells awesome.
It smells so good.
It looks pretty nice.
We just got into some less connected areas. When we get back closer to City Walk and Universal, I will be able to utilize a combination of other services, but when we get to the hotels, it's I don't have all the options that I have over by the parks. So it may get a little grainy here and there, and I apologize for that, guys. Hours of operation here for our Splendido Bar and Grill. 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. for food, and the bar is open till 10.
Oh man, they're watching Detective Pikachu tonight.
Tonight's movie, Detective Pikachu. That was a good movie. I like that. Even if you're not really big into Pokemon. I know, I can say that, right? Not everybody's into Pokemon.
Honestly, it was really good. Video game movie. It was very good as far as video game movies go.
So I'm going to tell you, Robert, we sort of did a disservice to everybody here. We started at the very tip top of what we got here. As far as pricing goes, both for rooms and for dining, these are going to be your pricier ones. Looks like we got some entertainment going on. We've got team members out here with some games to entertain the kids. S. Murphy, welcome in. Stayed there in December and absolutely loved it. Awesome. Thanks for sharing. They're playing Pass Potato.
Hot potato.
If it's too hot, you just drop it in the pool.
Then the pool will get hot.
Well, you would have appreciated that last night.
Yes, I would have. That was freezing.
But overall, nooks and crannies, all other space. It's a very visually entertaining and scavenger-like hotel overall. It is any
hidden items everywhere.
It is definitely not your run-of-the-mill cinder block resort hotel. Wow, they actually let you in to do some room tours?
They got Spice restaurant.
You want to walk up and look at the menu?
Sure.
It's weird. The last time we actually had some direct interaction with our representatives here,
Opened in 4 minutes.
with Universal, they were telling us that they were still a little bit on the conservative side. So somebody was asking about pricing. Appetizers, $24, $22 to $26. Salads, $13. They do have gluten-free items though. Most of the courses you're seeing are somewhere in the $40 to $50 range.
And then you got the outlier of $67.
$67 for the
Steak, it looks like.
for the ribeye. Of course, handcrafted pasta. It's right on the $30 range. And desserts, you know it's a good place, and they have more than 2 or 3 dessert options. Here they have what, 8, 7. So great views. You can eat out on the patio or piatto. Watch the water taxi come in and out. Loving Disworld's coming in to Disney, says we're welcome to tour his room. Not sure if a lot of people can come in. We may have to take turns getting everybody in. We'll do A through F.
Yeah.
Happy Friday, Hatbox Ghost. Welcome in, and welcome to Lowe's Portofino Bay Hotel here at Universal Orlando Resort. One of the 3 premieres. And if you guys are just joining the stream, you can go back and catch the last few minutes as we did a quick little walkthrough. So there is one slide over at the beach pool, and there are other hotels that have other water slides available as well. Now, one of the things we liked about this place when we were here last is they have some friendly felines around here. You remember the cats? A couple of cats we saw over here on a regular basis. They never were friendly enough to come up too close.
But they weren't gonna.
They weren't scared. They weren't
gonna
skittish.
scare or attack on side.
No.
Which I think is a good thing. On anything.
Steve Lee's gonna squeeze into the bathroom. All right, guys. Portofino Bay, last looks, and we'll continue. We're gonna walk back over to Hard Rock and give you guys an idea. Take it a little easy. Yes, they do have the game arcade. We just saw that a few minutes ago before the beach pool. So most of them have some sort of an entertainment area, video games and the like. And of course, for the kids, they also have recreation activities in the pool areas. And if you stay over at Cabana Bay, you can even buy a inner tube and go on the lazy river. So that's the great thing about it, is if you can find a resort that you really enjoy, build a rest day in your vacation and enjoy the resort. Hang out at the pool, find a nice quiet area where you can really take in the sounds and sights of everything. And I think one of the downfalls a lot of people do when they take longer vacations, 7 days or more, is that they tend to try to go non-stop the entire time they're here. And eventually you're gonna have to have a vacation from your vacation. So find a great relaxing hotel that fits your style, your family, and then take some time to enjoy it while you're there. We got some fire trucks here at the entrance. Like for instance, we spoke when we get over to Cabana Bay, not on this stream more than likely, but later, as we take you guys back around to all the hotels here at Universal. They have their own bowling alley. Miss Sugar Cookie, welcome in. Good to see you. It is. It's probably, I don't know. Sapphire Falls has been a little confusing at times, John. But I've lost myself a couple of times here at Portofino Bay. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. Welcome in, Rocky Johnson. Oh, ain't that a kick in the head? Oh, I hate that stitch. Have to let me know when that's going to happen. Of course, you know, I might just voluntarily forget to book the appointment where they take a needle and press it into my skin constantly on a regular basis. But, you know, that's just me. Looking forward to seeing the final product.
You missed like the hawk that flew right beside you.
Oh, there's a hawk beside me?
Swooshed.
Ah, missed it.
Right to the right.
Anthony the Muller Man's made it into the Tampa area. Welcome in, Anthony. It's a little windy here. Not too bad, but it is windy. So Love and Disney wants a personal opinion for you guys, everybody in the chat. If you stayed at Universal, and we're still trying to convince Love and Disney World that it has to happen for them sooner than later, I want to know how many days would you think will be enough to cover everything that you want to cover? Let us know in the chat if you've been and how many days you recommend. I have to say, I was not expecting Staying Alive to be playing on the water taxi as it went by. Staying alive.
And that one dude,
Staying
he was
alive.
grooving.
Well, you got it to. It's impossible not to groove when Staying Alive is playing. Picture looks fine 1,000 miles away.
Aloha.
So, has Batman and Robin themselves ever been to Universal and explored Universal Orlando? You know what? You'd probably make a killing. That's a great business venture. Now, if you're wondering where are we and what are we doing, if you guys are just jumping into the chat, we are actually walking, even though we could opt to take the water taxi. We are walking from Portofino Bay and then heading over to take a quick look at Hard Rock. Hard Rock is, of course, closer to Universal than Portofino Bay. and price range is usually just a slight bit cheaper than Portofino Bay. But every once in a while we get surprised, depending on which room style and time of season you're looking at. See if we have another boat coming.
Wait, no, turn.
Oh, it's going to Hard Rock, so it's did a little quick turn. Ginger wants to know, has Small World malfunctioned lately? I don't know. Not that I know of. I mean, it is a small world after all. Does pretty well.
Hard to really have a water ride malfunction that bad. Especially a water ride that's just like pure water. No slopes, no drops. Just water.
So that is a good question, Captain Good Guy. Why have you guys never stayed at Universal before? Welcome in. Jerry, how you doing tonight? Happy Friday. Oh, I love Pikachu. I just don't get into Pokemon. And Detective Pikachu was an amazing movie. I liked it. I really enjoyed it.
There's a difference than knowing who Pikachu is and knowing Pokemon.
Well, you know, yeah, well, you're right. There's a difference between, oh, I know Pikachu, and like, it's Bulbasaur. Well, everybody knows that one. But, you know.
It's like, oh, hey, I know Sonic too.
I know all of those.
Hey,
Like,
I play all the Sonic.
It's funny because Pokemon came out right about the time I was still very much into gaming and actually even managed an electronics boutique game store. But it was one of the games that I never played. I never played Pokemon.
I'm pretty sure Dad has a Pokemon thing from E3 and some.
Oh yeah, I do have the Pokemon keychain that came out at E3 the year before Pokemon came to the States. I did play Pokemon Arena. I did play Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon Snap, that's a good one.
The very first one.
They have a Pokemon Snap sequel.
But Rocky says a couple of months. Whole school's going to Universal Studios. That's awesome. That's pretty cool. I actually helped a school here recently. You're good. A school here recently plan and book some of their activities for Universal. As a reminder, guys, if you guys have any groups that would be school, churches, businesses, weddings, large groups that would ever like to take advantage of doing some really cool activities either at Universal or at Disney, Susan and I as Travelmation travel agents can help book and plan that. So walking over from Portofino, take you guys right over to Hard Rock Hotel. See, we have to get your minds thinking about the possibility.
Don't tell us what to do. Hey, guys, slow down, stay together. Right side of the sidewalk, please.
All right, so this is where the scaffolding is. They're getting a little bit of work done. Hello, Hassan. How are you? Welcome in. It depends on where we pull. I think it all has to do with the asks. So I got some maintenance work here, some definite upkeep going on at least this side of the area. I was, you know, if it wasn't for the fact that they expect you to pay. It's kind of like a red carpet area. It's kind of cool. Look at that. We've got it locked from the outside? Okay. We'll catch it. We'll catch it from the front then. So it all depends on how you look at it, Stitch, as far as what you have available and what's included. If you are a family that's looking forward to the idea of using the express passes, keeping in mind that a universal express pass can sometimes easily per person per day start well over $100. If you have 4 people in your party staying in the room, then to pay an additional price that's less than that and get the complimentary universal plus stay in a nicer hotel that's closer to the parks. It's never in my mind to say one hotel is better than the other, because everyone has their own advantages and disadvantages of what they do and how they do it. But there is a definite advantage to having the express pass. So I think because we've got the scaffolding up there, we've got the way it's set up, we don't have the option of getting to the front. They have it closed off with fencing and construction. So we might not be able to go all the way through and check out the Hard Rock today. Normally we would go up, there's a separate walkway. But we'll see if we can get you guys at least a view of the pool. So they do have areas where you can take care of your laundry, and if you are of the means to do so, there is a way to have dry cleaning done for the hotel as well. Again, exterior of the Hard Rock. A butterfly in the butterfly garden. Just wait, we're going to go to the Polynesian next, Adam. Now, you don't have to walk through the butterfly garden. You can walk around, but I like it. So, while this is being up, we might have to come back at a time where we can see a little bit more for here at Hard Rock. We can always post pictures a little bit later of the interior. There is an alternate way to get over here over to the pool. But again, it looks to be closed off from construction walls as they're doing scaffolding work on the grounds outside. Great thing about the Hard Rock, they do have a different size rooms, of course, depending on your party. But you can even get the Rockstar room, Junior Rockstar, which provides even a little area that's like a performance stage, so your little rock stars can jam out and get their rock on. If I could get anything at Hard Rock for $7.99, I'd be all over it, Henry. It's not one that I'm familiar with, at least recently.
Hard Rock, that's on Amplify, the Hard Rock.
So, yeah, at this point,
You can enter the hotel using the Woodstock wall.
which was the area that has the one entrance. It's a key card entrance only. I don't think I'm looking over here as well. Yeah, that has a construction fence up as well. So all of our entrances, other than that one we were just at, have been closed off for the dust.
The dust has parted.
So we'll have to come back over. Hey, I'm looking for another excuse. Come back over. You can eat at the kitchen, which is the table service down. The kitchen does provide some great meals. Moderate the pricey prices for dining. And you can also enjoy the palm tree surrounded pool where they have movies that play at night on the big screen. And they also have a nice bar and lounge area over there as well.
We're almost there.
So we just started walking. We're getting back over to Universal, where the Mardi Gras sign is back up. That's good to know. I will let you guys know when we get closer in. We will have to walk back through security. I'll be pausing you guys at that point. Just because we won't have any security footage taken. But how easy and quick it is just to walk over from the hotel. I prefer to walk. If you don't like to walk, you can always grab your water taxi. Captain Good Guy, thank you so much for hanging out today. Sorry we got started a little bit later. You guys have a great night and have a great weekend too. We'll see you on the next stream. Step down. Go little rock star. Exactly. Hoping to catch another boat coming around here. Nice little water taxi. Key word here at the hotels at Universal: proximity, proximity, proximity. They're close. You don't have to get on a bus. You can walk it. So Henry, there are shows at night that do have some pyrotechnics, including the cinematic celebration and also the fireworks show or projection show over at Hogwarts. They're not fireworks heavy. They do have some, but there's a lot more visual than there is pow boom, so to speak. Good night, Fonz. Have a good one, my friend. Welcome in, Sharon. Good to see you. Again, guys, we're going to be walking up to security here soon. I'm going to be pausing the video. It will be quiet. It will be dead for video for just a moment as we go through. We'll be back with you as soon as we get through security. Welcome back in, everybody. Sorry for the slight delay. Again, Mardi Gras here at Universal is going all the way through April 24th. And the beads are usually a lot nicer too. Hey, before we head over to Royal Pacific, why don't we pop into the park real quick and say hello? Welcome in, Kate. Glad to have you. We'll pop into a little Mardi Gras action before we head on over to the Royal Pacific Hotel. Make sure I give you mine and not my daughter's. There we go. What's that?
Are you recording right now?
Oh, yes.
You're all set. Have a good time, guys. Enjoy. I know, but my
Oh, Orlando, welcome into Universal. Glad you guys could pop in for a bit. How are the two of you lovely people doing today? Miss Sugar here says I should try the Hawaiian ham and pineapple giant pretzel. I saw that. I was over there in the tuk-tuk area. I say we grab one. You want to, Caleb? You want to grab a the Hawaiian ham and pineapple pretzel over in the quick service?
Sure.
Want to try it out when we get over there?
Over where?
Over at the Royal Pacific.
Ah.
It's over in the tuk-tuk area. Ooh, hello, hello.
Thank you.
Oh, great to hear it. Glad you guys could join us for a little bit. We're going to be checking out one more additional hotel, but I feel like we should at least pop into the park for a couple of minutes. And then we'll get over to Royal Pacific and get Caleb a ham and pineapple pretzel. Hello, guys. Hello. Susan's favorites. Our new space additions to Mardi Gras this year. Ooh, the astronauts are coming through. Happy Mardi Gras, guys. Hello. Looking shiny tonight, everyone. I figured we'd see a couple of Mardi Gras performers out and about down the main way. Crypto Ditto, welcome in. By the way, guys, I forgot to mention something a little bit earlier in the stream, and I need to take care of this right now. And that is, well, we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from Andrew. Andrew, before we even got started today, Andrew says you need to have a snack. So have a snack on me for the live stream. Thank you so much, Andrew, for the $15 PayPal. I didn't forget about you, my friend. And Miss Sugar Cookie may have given us a good use to use our snack credit for tonight, so to speak, over at Royal Pacific. So thank you guys for all you guys to do to support us with your likes, with your comments, hanging out with us, putting up with us, and for all the PayPals to help it make it possible for us to pay for food and things on the stream. We could not and would not be able to do it without you guys. Caleb is thirsty. Caleb cannot survive unless he has something to drink. But Caleb needs to find something that he can have at Mardi Gras. So what you in the mood for? Let's try something, dude. What do you want to try? Ooh, king cake. Ooh, king cake. Of course, you got your twisted taters. And they also have the infamous chorizo twisted taters. Oh, pardon me.
Sorry.
Did you want to try something different and non-alcoholic Mardi Gras specialty? Or would you just like to have a soda?
I'd like to try something new.
Well, let's find something for you. That's true. So yes, they do actually have rickshaws that will bike you back and forth to the hotels. So, ooh, a blackened chicken po' boy. I shouldn't have said that out loud. Shrimp gumbo with rice. You're not hungry though, are you, Caleb? Caleb's like, oh, he's got to walk away. I'm saying this stuff out loud. They got the blackened chicken po' boy, blackened chicken thigh, Cajun mayo, lettuce, tomato, pickle served on a French quarter baguette, and a shrimp gumbo with rice. New Orleans style gumbo with Gulf shrimp, bacon, andouille sausage, okra, bell peppers served over white rice. Yeah, the space ones look really cool in the parade at night. Oh, look, it's your muffaletta, dude. How you doing? It's a little cheaper this year. Last year was $13.
Well, $13 the latter half.
Yes, we did. We left the mugs at home. He's about to pass out on me. He can't stand it.
Where are they?
And then over here, carnitas arepas. What's an arepa? We got your cornmeal cake filled with roast pork shoulder, mayo ketchup, cotija, cheese, and micro cilantro. That's the little bitty cilantro too, the micro cilantro. How you doing tonight? How are you doing tonight? It's kind of cool. The breeze coming through. I've been here on a hotter Friday night before, so and at least Chloe's got an umbrella to get under if it starts to rain or accidentally, you know. They even have the yucca fries with chimichurri. Picadillo arepas with beef, mayo ketchup, and with the cilantro as well. So I'm seeing most of it's alcoholic. I was looking to see if we had like a non-alcoholic fun little thing for Caleb real quick. So RMJ 23, we've got several people. Matter of fact, we've had at least 2 clients this past week contact us to help them book their next Disney vacation. And they have asked specifically if we can add a couple of days of Universal to their trip. We can make that happen. We can help you book both Disney and Universal tickets, and we can even help you with transport back and forth to the park. So if anyone's ever interested in trying that and having a split vacation that way, let us know. We love to make that happen. Oh, we've got plenty of cups. I didn't even realize that was an option. We've got
I just forgot to bring up.
They're sitting at the door. So Orlando, the Muffaletta last year was, I believe, $13.
I think it started at $7.99 though.
But we used our AP lanyards last year to get them for about $4 a pop. Welcome in, Diane. Happy Friday. The mayo ketchup was surprisingly delicious. We can get Caleb a Bloody Mary. He says, no Bloody Marys for Caleb. I could go over and get him. Well, I don't know how long the line would be, but I got to try the beignet, crab-filled beignet the last time we were here. Wasn't a sweet beignet, but it was really good. And yes, it's very easy to add on a day to Universal. A couple of days of Universal. But I'm going to tell you guys, if you get too much of a taste of Universal, you might find out the add-ons are not enough. You're going to have to come and stay here just at Universal. Well, Kate, I hope that anyone who's watching tonight does feel like that they're here. And that goes for all of our live streams. We want you guys to be right here in the action with us. We don't like the idea of saying, well, we're going to have some fun and you guys can watch. Our streams are about the community, and we're so thankful to have the Magic Crew to hang out with us Monday through Friday and to be in the parks with us. So, thank you guys. Yeah, that's the great thing. I have actually convinced several of our travel clients that instead of just getting tickets, they were surprised at how little it costs to upgrade to an annual pass. Now, why would you want to do that? Why would I want to spend another $100? That's just an upsell. I don't need to spend another $100. I only want to go for 4 days. Well, this is what we always tell people. When you're staying for so many nights, but you're only getting tickets for 4 days, you realize what ends up happening is you're going to come into the resort, check into your hotel, and realize we can't get to the parks till tomorrow. But if you had an annual pass, you could go the night you check in. You could go the morning you check out. And guess what? 8 months from now, when you want to come back, we can just book you a room. You already have tickets. And guess what? We might even get you an annual pass holder discount on the room. Look into it. Sometimes that extra $100 to upgrade to an annual pass, that's just a ballpark that happened one time. I mean, a big difference.
Everything is alcoholic.
A Category 5 bunch. All right, well, we'll just get you a drink. What do you want? I'm getting you a normal drink.
Okay.
So what you want?
I'll just have a bottle of soda.
Okay. What you want?
Coke.
All right. Sorry, I was trying to get him to make a decision. He wants a non-alcoholic Coke. So you guys can do non-alcoholic Cokes, right? Okay, cool. That will be it for now.
That'll be $4.99.
We forgot our annual pass holder mugs. We normally just continually feed him drinks, so we'll have to get him something to just tide him over for a bit. How are you doing tonight, by the way?
Great, how are you guys doing?
It's a laid-back night tonight. Is it? Are we sure that it's spring break? It doesn't seem busy enough,
Spring
Isabella.
break light.
No, but I'm like, I like it.
And no complaints.
No, yeah, I don't know.
It seems quiet for a Friday night. It just does.
First spring break in Florida, so I don't know how.
I think it's going to pick up again next week, though, right? All right. So where do we go to pick up his Coke? Do we walk down?
You're gonna get it.
Okay. We'll let you get your Coke. Grab your Coke, and I'm going to talk about the menu. So other things that we have here: the crawfish and shrimp boil. Look at that mixed bag of crawfish, shrimp, andouille sausage, red bliss potatoes, and corn on the cob. With the smell of the boil, guys. You can get just the crawfish, the shrimp. They also have the king cake, beignets, and Mardi Gras marshmallow pie. Fresh made marshmallow graham cracker cookies, chocolate Mardi Gras sprinkles. And I have to walk away before the smell gets to me because it smells delicious. Welcome in, Leo. Glad to have you in tonight. All right, you got yourself a drink? All right. Drink away. Hydrate. My good life, welcome in. Welcome to Universal Orlando Resort. You can hear the Mardi Gras music. Mardi Gras parade will be coming through, but we're going to be heading on out. We're going to be walking over because tonight's live stream is all about the hotels. The 2023 Universal Orlando Create You on Vacation packages have been released, and we can now help our own travel clients book their upcoming both 2022 and 2023 vacation packages to Universal. So if you guys would like us to help you get ready for your next vacation here at Universal so you can let yourself well, reach out to us, send us an email. You can reach us at chrisedwards@travelmation.net or susanedwards@travelmation.net. Just watch out for the Decepticons. All right, don't get too close to Megatron. He's in a bad mood today. But he's in a bad mood every day. He's always in a bad mood. Hi, do you know when Disney's annual passes are coming back? No, I wish I did. I think a lot of people wish they did. We haven't gotten any word of it as of yet, so. In the meantime, annual passes for Universal are still available. You can get them now. Matter of fact, we can actually sell annual passes to Universal. We can add it to a package. Huge difference. Oh, yes, I saw the announcement. Iron Gwazi over at Busch Gardens, Tampa is now open. I remember riding that.
I want to go back to Busch Gardens.
I want to go back and ride Iron Gwazi.
I need more thrill ride.
You want to ride the lion or the tiger?
I want to ride the bear.
You want to ride the bear? You are a bear. Rawr. Rawr. Quick Mardi Gras stuff.
Racing coaster. Lion, tiger, and bear. Oh my.
Now, if you're going to do some serious eating, you can grab yourself a plate to have some food to hold on to and hang your cup from it. I myself, I'm always, you guys know, I love my glasses.
Goes on the head and with the drink.
Louder, wilder, spicier. Clink. Ooh, a coaster. Nice. I got the coaster. The coaster, Coca-Cola coaster. Hey, look, it's a shirt with King Gator on it. That's a pretty cool shirt. How cool would it be to have that shirt, Caleb? That's got the King Gator on it, Universal Studios Florida. That would look awesome on somebody, I think. That's just my personal opinion, but that's my 2 cents worth. Let the good times roll. Naomi wants to know, are annual passes from Universal cheaper than what Disney sells for their passes? They are considerably cheaper. And of course, you've got different tiers as well. Depending on which passes you can get an annual pass for half the price of a Disney annual pass. And the great thing about annual passes, even if you can't come but once a year, plan it out just right, and you can get 2 vacations out of 1 annual pass. Come 1 year, and then the next year, just come a few weeks earlier. Wait, we got some stunt work. We got some stilt work going on here. Woo, amazing work. I can't even walk on my own feet. Love the Gators though. Gotta love them. Happy Mardi Gras. Happy Mardi Gras. Hello, happy Mardi Gras. All right. Woo, have a good one. Zaria John, welcome in. Glad to have you with us tonight. Now, normally, guys, we would stay inside and we would watch the Mardi Gras parade. We are going to come back and do that again. But tonight's stream is all about hotels. So we're going to walk out and we're going to walk over to the 3rd and final premier hotel that's available here at Universal Orlando. Like the family, I know. I actually finally got myself a shirt. I splurged. I regret it, spending money on myself, but I didn't get my Earl the Squirrel shirt at Christmas. I regret not getting it, and it sold out later. So I got myself a pass holder shirt I can wear just from nights at Mardi Gras here. You don't have to take my word for it. I'm sorry. You can't mention LeVar Burton without that song sticking in my head. It's the second stream this week I've had that song in my head. Butterfly in the sky. I can fly twice as high. Caleb looks like he hasn't ever heard this song before. That's because he hasn't.
I was about to say, at least with a Mardi Gras shirt, you have like 3 months to wear it here.
Yeah, well.
Compared to a Christmas shirt.
Yeah, Christmas shirt you get like 6 weeks. Hey, but a King Gator you can wear all year round. It's a giant pickle running around. All right, guys, we're going to be walking out and over to the edge of City Walk. Now, they have a specialty milkshake just for Mardi Gras over at the Chocolate Emporium. It would be tempting. I'm going to be good, though.
We wouldn't be able to tackle that thing.
Who's we? Well, what's that, Kimosabi? But no, it's it has a really awesome Mardi Gras decor and theming to it. We'll have to see if we can grab it before the season's over. I feel guilty trying anything tonight, being the fact that Susan and the rest of the fam is not able to join us tonight without the Blue Man Group on it.
Feels more blue
Octa
without
fam, have a wonderful Friday night. Thank you for popping in tonight. And happy Mardi Gras, my good life.
different kind of blue without them.
Hey, George! How you doing this evening?
I still got my Blue Man Group button.
You do have it? Where's your Blue Man Group? That's a rarity now. Blue Man Group. And you also have your red button. Do not press the red button.
Don't push the big red button.
You know, Jen, if money were no option, I would have gotten that shirt just because it was right up my alley. I would wear that shirt in a heartbeat. The only problem was it had a price tag attached to it. And can you imagine if I had bought myself a $125 shirt and gone home, and Susan's like, "You did what?" She wouldn't have said it that way. She would have said it in very distinct other ways, but that's okay.
$102 shirt?
$125.
Well, what kind of shirt are you buying with that?
Oh, it has lasers on it and sharks.
Laser sharks. I'm gonna get the laser sharks.
Oh, we don't talk about that song, Nathaniel. 7-foot frame, rats along his back. When he calls your name, it all fades to black.
It all fades to rat.
When he sees your dreams, he feasts on your screams. We don't talk about nothing, you'll know, no. We don't talk about nothing, you'll. Welcome in, Vicky. Welcome over to City Walk over at Universal. Great place to eat if you've never been here. The Toothsome Chocolate Emporium and Savory Kitchen.
Their burgers are good.
They have great food. They have great desserts. I wonder if they have a picture of the Mardi Gras milkshake. Let's go pop in and see if we can find it. I wonder if it's even on the menu. I wonder if we walk in and use puppy dog guys, they'll just give us a hamburger. 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 Oh, there's no line. Hamburger. We haven't, my good life, not tonight. We haven't actually gotten into Islands of Adventure yet. Welcome in, Andrea. Victor just posted that on his page. That will be fun. So I was hoping they had a picture out showing that, but what they do have is cocoa beans roasting. Chocolate, chocolate. Hello. We were hoping that you guys had a picture or signage for the Mardi Gras specialty shake. Do you?
We don't have a picture of the sign, but there are displays in the windows.
Is there one over there that we can see? We just wanted to share with everybody so everyone got really thirsty and hungry and would come over and get one.
Yeah. So
So-
once you walk down the middle hall, there's gonna be windows on your right side. And
Perfect.
there's
I know exactly where they are. I've salivated at that window countless number of times. So thank you, Chloe. We appreciate it. I wanted to show you guys what it looked like. Let's go check it out. If they'll let us over there. They told me that I'm not allowed to look in that window anymore. Let's see. I'm just going to show them. There it is. There's our purple concoction right there. I can't get close enough.
What flavor is it?
Hoorah! There's our Mardi Gras shake right there.
What flavor is it?
It's the purple one. It's a purple flavor. And the saxophone on top. How good does that look?
You take it off and then you play Careless Literally, the most recognizable saxophone.
So, have you guys ever tried any of the Chocolate Emporium milkshakes? There's the whole slew right there, guys.
So, did you actually complete it?
Oh, I've completed mine. I've had no problem completing mine. There are a few calories, just a few. And it's purple. That's perfect for Mardi Gras.
Purple stuff.
We'll have to come and try it sometime. But we've got our team over here working diligently to make all the milkshakes for everybody.
He is quaking at the look of that purple stuff.
All right, let's head on back outside and keep it going before I break down and spend money we don't have on a milkshake I don't need.
Well, that sucks.
And the smell outside the Chocolate Emporium. Our kids actually enjoy eating here because not only do they have pretty decent entrees, but they have really good brunch items as well. And if you've never done it, check it out. The Toothsome Chocolate Emporium.
Really
Savory
solid
Feast Kitchen. My suggestion, get here early.
Get here early.
Don't
Early
wait till the
lunch.
park ends and closes
Or
because
even for an early lunch.
it will fill up fast. So, Kate, the milkshakes run anywhere from about $14 to $16, depending on the shakes. They do come in a plastic mug that you can take home as a souvenir that you must hand wash. Do not put it in the washing machine.
Otherwise, you get scalded.
You get hashtag shrinky dinks.
Hashtag.
And your kids make all the excuses. I didn't know. I didn't put it in there.
Wasn't it you who put it in there?
Yeah, I don't think so. I hand wash my good stuff.
Yeah. Island of
Mike
Adventure.
says we've eaten there several times, but it's been a while.
It's probably my favorite place to eat in Universal.
I gotta say, the kids really enjoy it.
Like, even with Mythos, Chocolate Emporium is better.
Well, Sarah, I will have to say, if you go over to the beach club and you get their fancy shakes, they're going to be about the same price. I'm sorry to say. The fancy ones that come with, you know, an additional cupcake or slice of cake or basically a second dessert on top,
Or saxophone.
I'll run about $15 to $16. I think the last one we got over in Disney at that, I think it was around November, cost me about $18. My Good Life wants to know, what's your favorite ride here, Caleb?
Velocicoaster.
Well, think about it a bit. All right, now what's your favorite ride?
Velocicoaster.
Okay.
Maybe Hagrid's.
I like both of those for different reasons.
Hagrid's is your whoa. Velocicoaster is your whoa.
I like Hagrid's. I like Velocicoaster both.
Velocicoaster, like, I've been. It still can't be some of the stuff they got over, like, Busch Gardens. Like, that's not.
Well, you're on a Busch Gardens thing tonight, aren't you?
Well, you mentioned Busch Gardens.
I mentioned Iron Gwazi.
What is that Busch Gardens?
This is your entrance to Islands of Adventure, guys. Now, we've walked out of City Walk officially. And now we're going to walk over to Royal Pacific, also owned and operated by Lowe's. So if you guys are keeping count, this will be our third close perimeter premier hotel. Yes, the peaches and cream. Yeah, they're going to be about the same price.
Peaches and cream is nice. I like that little.
For your specialty shakes.
What's that?
That's your bedtime.
Wait, that's the Mexican place, isn't it?
And tajitos?
Yeah.
It says it's time to go in. The chupacabras are being released.
Oh, no, the chupacabra. Chupacabra, oh. Chupacabra, chupacabra.
Yeah, you can listen to the screams of the Hulk right now, guys.
No, that's the chupacabra. Chupacabra.
So how close is Royal Pacific to where we're at right now? You can actually hear the screams of the people riding the Hulk from across the waterway once we get over to the hotel. El Morales says, I want a chocolate milkshake now. I know, I'm kind of did myself the same way, didn't I? Go get one of those giant chocolate milkshakes. Hello, Mini 422. Whose beautiful little kid is 1 year and 1 week old. What questions do you have? And by the way, if you guys have questions, please feel free to ask.
Whoa, magic.
Mike says his favorite restaurant at Disney is Steakhouse 71 or Sci-Fi Diner. We were treated to an amazing lunch last week at the Steakhouse 71, so we can try the stack burger. That was a really good burger, Mike. And we also tried the bacon and eggs, which was a carryover from the Wave. Great pork belly served with a poached egg on top of grits. And it was cooked perfectly. Great flavor. Mini 422 wants to know, how do you get Rise of the Resistance not using Lightning Lane when you have DAS? Are there times set aside for DAS people? What you do with DAS is it's the same way you do any of the other DAS rides. It's a standby. So basically you can go up and ask for a return time with your DAS like you would any of the other attractions, and they will tell you to come back, and then they'll give you directions on which area you'll use for loading. So it's very similar in the way that they do it with the other attractions, Minnie. Bienvenido, Sole. Welcome in. Watching from Chile. Glad you could join us here tonight. We are just walking out of City Walk. This is the waterway that you use for water taxis going from City Walk, from the Universal hotels over to some of the other hotels. And next we're going to take you guys over to the Royal Pacific Hotel. And I think we did get a PayPal from Andrew at the beginning of the stream to try a snack, and Miss Sugar Cookie has given us a suggestion of something that I've had on my list and I haven't tried it. So I think as a team collaboration, I think we're going to try the ham and pineapple pretzel
The Hawaiian pretzel.
over at Tuk Tuk.
Whoa! Oh.
Gabriel says I still haven't been able to get a res for Sci-Fi Diner. It's a challenging one at times. We had the hardest time getting one for Beaches and King, Gabriel, because before they did the what's the word I'm looking for? Refurbishment, renovation, changing of the whole place. It was much smaller. They didn't have tables for more than 4 people. We always had a table. We always needed a table for 5, and we could never get a table.
So when somebody was left home, get us in.
Yeah, that was basically it. Aloria, welcome in. Welcome to
Pretty good
Universal.
onion rings there.
Oh, that's awesome. My Good Life is one of us locals like us. I'm glad you can hang out with us tonight, My Good Life. Chris just couldn't wait for me to buy him the orange bird sipper or that burger. You know me. I'm not going to say no to a good bite or a good sip. There's so many other good sips and bites, though, Sarah. Hey, we still have Spike the Honeybee, right?
Do they have a sport for the Flower Garden this year, or is it just the same Spike for?
So Miss Sugar here says Big Fire at City Walk is great. Really good meals there. And Susan and I had a meal there by ourselves last year, and it was very quiet. We actually got to meet a family who sat next to us, and they looked over and they said, "Oh, we follow you guys on Instagram," and we got to chat with them. They had 2 awesome kids, and it was really cool to run into them and meet them in person. And the food was top part at Big Fire. Thank you, Minnie. We hope that you guys feel this is very personal, and you guys are part of the family. You're part of the group. You're part of the community. So we're so glad that you can hang out with us. Mind you, we don't have 2,000 people in our chat, but you know what? We have a good chat.
Oh, this bamboo fell.
So, did it make a sound?
No one's out to hear it.
No one is here to hear it. All right, so this is Royal Pacific, guys, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around, and if you can listen, you can hear the Hulk running. You can hear the screams, the fun of the park. So we're that close to Islands of Adventure. Nathaniel, the first time we ever rode to Hollywood Studios over at Disney World on a bus and they started playing the theme from Harry Potter, I about fell out of my seat. I was the weirdest thing in the world. I'm like, what? What? Are we on the right bus?
It's like a Disney stinger. Because it's Universal.
RMJ23 says, I stayed at the Contemporary last week. What moderate resort would you recommend for a solo trip? Well, it's always a very personal question when you ask what is the best hotel to stay at in any category. It really has to do with what you enjoy, what you are looking for your stay. For instance, if you're looking for a quiet resort, something that's a little more laid back, I would always recommend Port Orleans Riverside. It's one of my favorite ones. It always seems very quiet. Get yourself a preferred room. They have a great food court there, and you can also see Yeehaw Bob over in the lounge. Or if you're looking for something better with transportation, you can always go over to Caribbean Beach. Now, it doesn't feel as quiet at Caribbean Beach. As a matter of fact, there's not as many trees, so it's a lot warmer in my opinion. But you've got easy access to the Skyliner, which allows you to both park hop to your Hollywood Studios and Epcot, as well as resort hop to places such as the Riviera, which you can even walk to from Caribbean Beach, or over to Art of Animation, or the Yacht and Beach Club. So,
Art of Animation and Pop Century do have some pretty good food courts.
oh, they do. Now, we're going to have to do a little bit of resort hopping ourselves next week, now that we're getting into St. Patrick's Day week. we'll have to look to see if we can find some great St. Patrick's treats to enjoy since they've released those today on Disney Parks blog. So guys, welcome in. Here are all of our frogs over at Royal Pacific.
Very important. You got gong frog and drum frog. And there's flute frog.
Woo.
Flute frog and blue frog. Ooh.
Ah, the nice smell of the Royal Pacific. Hey Nathaniel, if you guys ever are watching and you haven't joined us before, my name is Chris. My wife and I do run Ear to Ear Magic. We are the entire staff. We do have support people here. They're all our kids. And we have a great friends who help us out and a great community here at Ear to Ear Magic with our magic crew. But if you're looking for something as far as information from Universal or Disney, it's very personal because all of our pictures, all of our videos, all of our comments, all of our responses, everything right here. So if I can ever help out, let me know. My name's Chris. I'm your personal tour guide. I'm heading straight to Tuk Tuk. Yes, I totally forgot to get that the other day too, and I feel bad because we're down one. Not that we have any place to put it right now. We have no kitchen, but when we do have a kitchen back, we're gonna need one. I know we missed it. Marshmallow was playing this past weekend. We had some friends who waited hours just to be on the front area and watch the concert. I laughed because I'm like, how do you know it's really him? He's got a helmet on. I mean, that could have been me up there. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
That is Marshmallow.
I am Marshmallow. No, I'm not.
I am Marshmallow. When is Marshmallow gonna become a crime-fighting vigilante?
So we're here in the quick service area of the Royal Pacific, and this is what Miss Sugar could get recommended.
Ooh.
And it's funny. As soon as she mentioned it, I knew exactly what you were talking about too, didn't I?
Pretzel.
There's a Hawaiian.
There's a Hawaiian and there's jalapeno.
There's a jalapeno sauce pretzel.
What do I have over here? Hawaiian and it's just normal pretzel.
Oh, you're welcome, Mike. I'm glad you could join us tonight. I think Universal doesn't get nearly as much attention as they deserve. Are we getting a little laggy? Here, let me see if I can get back onto Wi-Fi for just a second. What type of Universal hotel is this? See, I was wondering who was going to think that when I said Tuk Tuk. If everyone was going, wait, what's Ryan, the Last Dragon? All right, dude, you hold this. Don't eat it. You have to pay for it, and you have to share that. You have to share. All right. Well, Universal's always here, so if you guys ever want more information, or seriously, if I could ever provide you any information as far as pricing, no obligation whatsoever. You guys always reach out to us. Let us know. We can find a resort that would work well for you, your budget, and what you're looking for. If you want something that's close, if you want the free complimentary expresses, or if you need something that's a little bit more budget friendly, we're glad to help you find something that's going to work for you. All right. Well, tonight's pretzel is brought to us by Andrew, who sent over a PayPal earlier today. So thank you, Andrew, again for the PayPal. And thank you for making it possible for us to be able to spend a little money on our stream tonight. That's a good sized pretzel, don't you think, Diane?
Yeah.
All right, so what do we pay? Now, let's see about what else we have, just to show you guys what's in here. This is... We've got, of course, we've got some gelato. All kinds of different gelato flavors, including dulce de leche, chocolate, Nutella, pineapple sorbet, peanut butter, cotton candy. And they can even make yourself a nice smoothie, like a raspberry lemonade, a blueberry banana flaxseed. After evening, in the evening, they will, after 5 o'clock, be able to have hot wok items such as a wok bowl. And they also have cheese and pepperoni pizzas as well for different things. And a few desserts.
And
Desserts!
the tuck tart.
Look at the bomb dessert. Chocolate bomb pumpkin spice.
It's gonna blow in your mouth.
Sweet. All right.
Alright, ready?
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
We have the pretzel and the...
Have a pretzel. Can we get a couple soft drinks, please?
So for the fast machine, we have the pretzel fillable. So
Oh, you don't have just drinks? Okay, never mind then. Just the pretzel.
drinks in the back.
Okay. Just the pretzel.
So that'll be $9.59.
You gonna pay with the pretzel?
Just paying cash or card?
Cash, please.
Thank you so very much.
Welcome in, Lauren B.
Sit down with the pretzel.
Okay.
All right, so your change is 10.41 and you're off.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. Can't purchase individual freestyles. Are gonna be the resort mug. That's okay. He's hydrated. He's walking around with a plastic bottle like he owns the place. Did you get some napkins?
Napkin.
I'll grab them. I'll grab them.
Napkin for me. Napkin for you. Ooh, nice wash.
I know, that was kind of weird, wasn't it, Sarah? The idea of having a pumpkin spice anything here in the middle of basically spring.
This is like anti-pumpkin spice season.
Oh, it's just, it's just
We
not
should
the
get a
fall
knife.
for the most part. So guys, welcome in if you just joined us. Lauren B just joined us. Good to see you.
should get a
Hassan
knife.
is back in. It is getting dark. It's dark outside.
Pretty nice dark though. You can see the silhouettes of the trees.
And the we've got I know it's your favorite. Megan loves this place. Mike was asking how long is the cafe open. It's open pretty late. We'll get an official time for you here in a second. I'm just gonna tear the bag.
It's already a plate. You just gotta open it.
Now, this is the first time I've tried this pretzel, but the last time Susan and I were in here, we're like, that's gonna be on the list. So as soon as the sugar cookie mentioned it, I was like, yep, that's what we're trying. Because I knew Kayla would probably enjoy it too. All right, so let's get a good view of this.
And then we should get the knife right down the middle.
Knife? I'm just gonna pull it apart.
It's already pulling apart. No.
I might accidentally bite the bite. Look at the size of the pretzel, guys. It smells good. And so total with tax was $9.50. This is, of course, has got the ham on it and the pineapple. All right, Caleb, go for it.
I'm gonna pull off a piece to start. This one.
No, bro. Is it dry? Is it okay? Sometimes these pretzels can be a little bit on the dry side.
It's really moist, actually.
Is it? That's awesome.
Like just feeling it, it's moist.
Okay, you're only allowed to say that word twice per live stream. That's it. You've met it. That's it. No more. That's all. Carbs.
They did not lie about it.
Let's see who jumped in. Oh, Jay Wild jumped in. I've had such a long week. I'm glad the stream is on. I tell you what, this has been a rough week, Jay Wild. And we were going to do a morning stream this morning. Things didn't go well for us this morning, so we decided to push it to the afternoon, and even then was a little bit harder. So I don't think you guys realize that there are a lot of people who join our streams because they need to get away from, the break from, and just enjoy things in the parks. You know, it's a little bit of anxiety relief, some get away from stress. Just for us, for Susan and myself, these streams do the exact same thing. So I tell you, I love hanging out with you guys. I am glad that we have a chat in which you can be recognized. If you want to chat, you don't have to pay us. Don't pay us super chats so that we recognize them. Just chat. We want you to be a part of the group. We want you to be a part of the live chat. You don't have to pay to play. And we enjoy you guys hanging out with us, whether it's at Universal or Disney. And after this morning, we really needed the stream. So thank you guys for popping in today.
I'm really excited for this part.
Caleb took the best part for himself. He grabbed the good part in the middle.
So much pineapple and ham.
Debbie Williams, welcome in. Good to have you. Chris, you need to have the pretzel heated. Ask them to do that for you. Next time. I didn't think about that. That would have been pretty good. I'm hungry though. So
Let's wait more.
Miss Sugar Cookie, thank you so much for the suggestion. This is awesome. So, Nathaniel, this is one of the top 3 hotels. Again, all of these hotels are owned and operated by Lowe's, but they are considered Universal Resort hotels. This is the pricier. It's usually a little cheaper than Hard Rock and Portofino, but it is more expensive than all the other hotels. But this is the hotel that also has the complimentary Universal Express passes. So when you stay here, everyone that's on your reservation in the parks gets to enjoy the Express passes. You get to jump right through, no standbys for you, with the exception of things like Hagrid's, which does not have the Velocicoaster, which does not have Express, and things like the shows, like the Bourne Spectacular.
Is that not?
So this is actually a Hawaiian soft pretzel. It has water, butter, milk, honey, flour, yeast, kosher salt, ham, pineapple, and mozzarella. And it was prepared especially for this hotel. And it's the Hawaiian soft pretzel. So mozzarella cheese, ham slices or ham cubes, and the pineapple in there as well.
We get pineapple on pizza. Put pineapple on pretzel.
I've never had pineapple on a pretzel before. That's about what you guys. Hello, travel adventures with Aaron. No. If anyone in the chat has any questions about Royal Pacific, ask Megan at Haunted Mansion. They are awesome travel clients of ours and have stayed here twice. They love it, and they'll tell you exactly why. So, you know, we can tell you all day long. Let you listen to somebody who stayed here, liked it so much, so they come back here for a second time. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll be able to answer. Susan will be able to answer, but Megan can tell you from first-hand experience. They've also utilized the club level here, which is extremely nice as well. My glasses are dirty. I have to look up. The Sugar says I bought the pepperoni pizza a couple of times, deep pan pizza. I'm saying we've never had the pizza here. We've had it at other resorts.
We had the pizza at Portofino.
I want to try the walk one time here though. After 5 o'clock, I turned the walk on.
This one's awesome.
Oh, Sarah? We're not ready to give up. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to keep the fight. And the best dreams are worth fighting for. So we're going to keep going. I appreciate you guys putting up with us in the process. We're going to get that last piece. We're still eating. He's chipmunking over there. Now, mind you, I am sharing this pretzel with a teenage boy. If that doesn't tell you that it's shareable and large enough to enjoy, nothing will. I feel bad. The sugar cookie, I didn't realize you could ask for it to be heated. That's what we're doing next time.
Because it was floaty.
Diane says we're saving you a lot in therapy charges. I don't know, we may be charging a lot of, we may be causing a lot of therapy too, but there is some therapy with being in the parks and chilling out here. Sapphire Falls has a giant pepperoni pretzel, which is also great. And tonight's stream, I think we're going to end here. We're not going to end here, but we're going to end at this hotel. I think we'll come back and we'll do Sapphire Falls, Aventura, and Cabana Bay next time.
We should do Bowling Stream.
Or Bowling Stream. I have their own bowling alley over at Cabana Bay. That's very relaxing. I hope so. We don't need drama. We have that in real life. We don't need stress. We get that naturally. Hopefully it's very relaxing. Don't eat the plastic.
It's pineapple flavored.
It's good though, right? I admit it would have been better heated up. But I honestly can't complain about how good it tastes just like now. It tastes fresh. Even though I know exactly when it was baked. Rumble. Mm-hmm. Hey, Caleb. You should watch out. All right, while the teenagers finish consuming all of that is the pretzel. Oh, welcome in, Nicole. Good to see you. Seriously, I love bowling as much as the next person, but I can't say we would be at my to-do list on $1,000 chip. But you know what? On a day when all of a sudden it's pouring down rain, you would be surprised how full that bowling alley fills up. It does. So, this is Tuk Tuk. We're gonna answer Mike's question on the way out about how long they're open. Hey, Caleb. Good? You feel better? You've been hydrated? You've been pretzeled? Okay, he's smiling again. He's good. So, Andrew, the Sugar Cookie, and everybody else, thank you guys for making it possible for us to have a snack here on the live stream. And next time you guys come through here at Port, the Royal Pacific, I keep wanting to say Port Orleans. Next time you come over to the Royal Pacific, check out the jalapeno soft pretzel or the Hawaiian, and don't do like I did. Wait and be patient and ask if they can heat it up. I'm surprised they didn't offer that. So, all right, let's go do a little walk around a little bit more. They really are. We don't feed them after midnight, and for that reason, that's why they don't ever shower either, because then they'll just multiply. What? What? All right, let's get going, guys. Market. Gonna grab this. Now, just like Disney, you can actually buy resort mugs. They have them here at Royal Pacific. They're only good at the resorts. They're not good in the parks. But Universal, you can buy cups inside the parks and get them for refillables. They are not good at the resorts. So make sure when you're deciding which one's more important, do I get the resort mug and use it at the resorts? Or do I get the park mugs and use them at the parks? Becky says allergic to water. I can't drink water. It has an adverse reaction to my taste buds. So we can't walk in here, guys, because I will buy all the sushi. But I wanted to show you guys what the lounge area looks like. Next time you guys want to come and have a large amount of sushi and enjoy them, you can check it over here at the Royal Pacific. How you doing tonight? We came here the very first night you guys reopened. The very first time you guys reopened, and I was so excited, and we didn't have the sushi open yet. I was like, I wanted the sushi so bad. My wife was like, well, we could go other places. I'm like, no, I wanted to eat it inside the hotel. But no, if it's a great way to come down, and that's why I tell people, if you're looking to choose between the 3 premieres, I would choose here just for the sushi access. But they do serve over here at the Orchid Court, 5 p.m. to midnight. Sushi's available till 11 p.m. And grab the sushi boat and bring a friend and have some fun. So have a great evening. So Disney mugs, if you have a Disney mug, you can get a resort mug. It only works at the resort hotels and not in the parks. You cannot get refillable anything at a Disney park. So that's one thing I do like about Universal is you can grab yourself a park mug and refill it all night long. So I'm just gonna, you know, Sarah, I can't put you guys in the bushes, but I can just set you right here. How about that for a stream?
Just kind of. We should get this like BRB.
Welcome in, FPE Network. How relaxing is this? I'm just going to stop talking, let it sit here, and everyone can just have a moment of zen.
Hi, the Florida Park Explorer Network. Just a good question to answer any questions and stuff. Lights turning right in our face.
I would save it before that happened. Welcome in, Alice Miles. Good to see you. Yeah, that super chat will have to be returned. I like this resort too much to get kicked out of it. There you go, Mike. You and Mike could sit out here, have yourself a glass of wine, some sushi. After having a day, having your manicure and pedicures together. What an amazing night that would be. All smiles. We're always glad to have our Ninja Watchers in here. Thank you for watching. But thank you even more for saying hello. Happy Friday night. Now, when someone says Universal Orlando Resort, would you ever think this? Jay Wild, thank you for popping in. I'm so sorry to hear that you've got one more day to make out of a long week, but we're always glad to see you come in. And we're always happy to help put a smile on your face from ear to ear. Have a good one. So just like all the resorts, Naomi, it really depends on when the season is. Like spring break is always going to be a little bit more expensive than others. There's always some good times and good deals to take advantage of. And if you're ever, like I said, interested in looking at the pricing for adding an annual pass to your package, and you can take advantage of an annual pass discount at the same time, sometimes it really makes for a really good deal. All right, don't tempt me, Sarah. Don't tempt me. I'll put you in the bush.
Not the bush.
The bush. I did a picture in the bush. Oh, I love the smell of this hotel. Now, other places to eat, you can, of course, enjoy the area we just showed you guys earlier with the sushi. They also have Jake's American Bar, the Islands Dining Room, and the Bula Bar and Grill. Do you want to? Hey, let's check out the gift shop real quick before we go down. Now, this is something weird and I don't really understand, but it seems like the nicer the hotel, the more premier the hotel, the smaller the gift shop. But it's just the way it is. You can get certain items here in the hotels. A few Harry Potter, Jurassic Park.
$300 minimum purchase in here.
You'd be surprised. Two wizarding robes right there is $240.
Okay. What do you make them?
There you go.
Oh,
He's so cute and fluffy.
he's also following.
I think we need a cute and fluffy unicorn every once in a while, don't we?
Jump scare.
He's a small one. He's cute and fluffy. How are you guys doing tonight? We feel much better. We just had the soft pretzel over at Tuk Tuk.
Hawaiian soft.
Really good. I didn't know you could warm it up for us though. Yeah. So, well, it has pineapple, ham, and mozzarella on it. I know. I don't like Hawaiian pizza, but I liked that. They also have a jalapeno soft pretzel. So I'm surprised. I think if you guys work here, they should bring you pretzels every once in a while.
I agree.
Just so you can recommend them. You know how many more pretzels they would sell if they'd bring you one every once in a while?
Right.
And you can go, what are you eating? I'm like, I'm having a Hawaiian pretzel. And they would sell tons of them. Especially if you have like pineapple like all over your chin and stuff like that. I know. See, it's a great marketing. It's great marketing.
I used to work at a Subway that was right next to a pizza place in Ohio, and when they ran out of chicken, they'd come and ask us, but in return, they'd give us their dessert pizza with M&Ms, and I'd be like, yes, you can take all my chicken.
Hey, scratching backs. So,
It was so good.
well, you guys have a great evening. And whenever you get really hungry, go check it out. They have those pretzels. Yeah, soft pretzels. It's pretty good.
The exclusive 420 Universal Fluffy.
It's fluffy.
It's exclusive. It is 420.
All right. All right, we'll go downstairs real quick. We'll take you down to the lower level. We'll take a look at the pool. We'll show you where Jake's is. We'll try not to get too hungry as we look at the Islands Polynesian-inspired specialty restaurant that's downstairs. And then maybe we'll take a quick boat ride back over to City Walk. Do a little merch shopping before we close out the stream tonight. Really dark in here. This is where you can get the Jake's, and the Islands is down here. You like the pool here? I would think even for people who are scared of the Skyliner, it would be worth it just for the convenience of getting to and from the parks really quickly.
Look at that. The boat looks so cool. Just get yourself soaked by walking in. Ice bar.
Megan, thank you so much for popping in and having some fun with us here at Universal tonight. Hey, can we just walk around the edge? Have a great night. Of course, we'll see you again real soon. Oh. I got a lifeguard making it happen. And if you guys enjoy our live streams and would like to be a member of our Patreon group, we would love for you guys to check it out over at patreon.com/ear-to-ear magic. Our patrons are great, in which they provide a monthly donation to our channel so that we can continue the stream as we do. And they get to have exclusive posts and access to information outside of ear-to-ear magic, as well as a Zoom call every month that they can be a part of, which just took place this past Tuesday night. Had a lot of fun. We always have to limit it to time, because if not, we'll just go on and on forever.
The 24-hour Zoom call.
You can come over and notice I got the screen up so they can play the movie in a little bit. It is a huge pool, but it's not the largest pool here at Orlando Resort. It's actually over at Sapphire Falls.
Really? Yeah. I was really thinking I was going to be Cabana Bay.
But guys, if you are one of our patrons over on Patreon, thank you so much for that. You guys do make it possible for us to keep operating costs going, pay the bills we have to do in order to stream like we do. And we could not survive without you. So thank you to all of our patrons. Now, here at the edge of the pool, they do have a really cool kids area. And it's a giant boat. It has water guns, pistols, splash pads, and great spots in there for kids to play. But very expansive pool. Does have a zero entry on the far side over there as well.
I love zero entry.
Amy, good evening. Good to see you tonight. I'm trying to remember if we could walk over, but I don't remember there being a path. Glad to have you in, Amy. And thank you for reminding guys, if there is someone who's watching who has not hit that subscribe button, hit the subscribe, become official member of the Magic Crew. Come hang out with us for future live streams. The Royal Pacific. Oh, the movie's getting started.
What
What do you think they're playing tonight? Detective Pikachu as well?
I don't think so. Warner Brothers.
Now can we take a dip? Yeah, I don't know. I would have to have major motivation to just jump in the pool. Is that the mask too? It is the son of the mask. That's crazy. John, it makes for a really peaceful pool, and there's so much space a lot of people can enjoy. So Diane, the sushi place is open till 11, and most of the other places are open a little bit later. Now, there are better options if you are going over and eating at City Walk. for late night dining. So Michelle says, come on, put your toes in. TGIF, toes go in first. Becky wants to know, is Universal good about adjoining rooms? Like, is it backwards? Are they watching it from the other side? Oh, okay. That makes sense now, I guess. I was like, how in the world can they watch it from the pool? Just like other places, if you ask, you can always make the request. It's not always guaranteed, though. Naomi, yes, the hot tub is right over there to the left. And it's in a dark, quiet space for the adults to enjoy. Racing Stripes. Oh my gosh, that was a terrible movie. That was a terrible movie. That was horrible. It was about a zebra who wanted to be a racehorse. Welcome in, Card Freak. Oh, Caleb says that we should do a 24-hour patron stream. Thanks, Caleb. That's awesome. How about we get a house first? Then I might be up for that.
I was just saying that would be like if it wasn't a time restriction.
Andrew just tipped over on PayPal $3.11. Happy March 11th. A tad more snack fun for the Mardi Gras beignets. And we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. Thank you, Andrew. Man, Andrew's making you all look bad tonight. He's already tipped twice. Caleb wants to stay and watch the movie. Thank you, Andrew. Happy March 11th to you as well. Oh, we can't get out. We have to stay. Whoop, nope, maybe not. I can't get out. Can you get out?
I don't think this way.
No? You can't get out?
Not this way.
Gotta go around? All right. I think we can get out.
I said to go around.
Okay. We can't get out. They won't let us get out. They say we have to stay.
Stay.
They have the security.
Watch
They have the,
Racing Stripes. You can't stop it.
okay, it's about the closest apples to apples as you can get, but it's more like apples to oranges. It's a little bit smaller, and there's not nearly as much shopping overall. It's a lot more restaurants than shopping, Diane. All right, get us out, buddy.
I can almost think of like two places you would go to eat there. I mean, go to shop there.
Welcome in, Joseph. Yeah, there's only a couple places here and there. Get us out, dude. There we go.
Have a good one, guys.
Thank you. Welcome in, Jackie. Good to see you. How close is this resort, the City Walk? We walked here. And we're about to get on a water taxi and ride back. Less than a 5-minute water taxi.
Hulk from walking here.
Yep, you can hear the Hulk from a walk across the way too. Thank you so much for the super chat, Jenny G.
You can also hear the...
How are you doing this evening? Welcome to the Royal Pacific Hotel. Think of it as the other Polynesian hotel. Yeah. Yep. Thank you so much, Jenny. How are you doing this evening? Appreciate the super chat. Now, they also do have a large convention center over here in between Sapphire Falls and this hotel. Lots of stuff to be seen. So, you guys want to ride the water taxi back to City Walk? My gimbal scares the security here. Last time we did this, they thought I was walking up with something I shouldn't have. They got really nervous. I'm like, it's just to hold a camera. And they're like, oh, okay. So we will be going through security again here, guys. So you do have to go through security before you get into City Walk. And when you stay at the resorts, you get to do it on your way to the water taxi. So we're going to go through security. We're going to turn off camera and audio. You guys hang on out for a second. Continue the chat. We'll be with you as soon as we get out of security. All right, we're back, guys. Just got to quickly get out of security check. Ooh, peanut butter cookies. Not bad. Jenny G's getting some of this lovely snowstorm. How's it going, Jenny? All weekend, too. Stay safe.
Have we ever been to these water? Have I ever been to these water taxis before?
I don't know if you have. I have countless number of times.
I think I have.
All right, so right here behind us, that is Sapphire Falls. And there is water taxis there as well. And you can even walk from the Royal Pacific over to Sapphire Falls. So think of it this way, John. It is a Asian-inspired Polynesian hotel. A different type of Pacific. You can see Dr. Doom over there, the Fearfall.
Fearfall's awesome. I love Fearfall. It's my favorite ride. Don't you love Fearfall? Dad?
But it's got the pool is some great play spaces. The only thing I can say that it doesn't compare, it doesn't have Trader Sam's Grog Grotto. How cool would that be to get a little snow in Nashville, Debbie? So Jackie, we're going to take the water taxi back to City Walk. We're going to go over to the main merchandise store, do a quick little shopping with you guys for merch, and then we're going to close out for the day. So let's head on over to City Walk. So if you do have a cat who requires medication, now is the time of the night to go ahead and give that. Eye medication, insulin, anything else you need to do. Just as a ear-to-ear magic reminder, all feline medications should be given at this time. Thank you very much. And try not to get scratched. But this is how close we are to the parks. There is this waterway and one road in between us and the park, so it's really, really close.
I can see a plane.
I mean, think about it. Even the Polynesian resort, you can't see any actual attractions from the Magic Kingdom. Here, you can both see and hear the Hulk, Dr. Doom's Fearfall, and even the lights over the Velocicoaster. We'll count canines as well, Sarah. And then after you give them medication, you get a treat. A big old puppy treat. Who wants a puppy treat? Big old puppy treats. Honestly, Dee, I would just contact your travel agent and see if they can upgrade it for you. They should be able to do it for you pretty easily if one's available. It's in better shape, isn't it, John? And if you guys have had a bad week, if it's been rough like ours, don't worry. Just be happy. Here's a little song I wrote. I'm always want to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Be happy. And when you got some trouble, never worry, you make it double. Don't worry. Be happy.
Don't worry, be happy.
Clear your head, and take your bed. Don't worry. Be happy. I'm telling you, this late. He might have to litigate. Don't worry. Be happy. Make you smile, don't worry. Be happy. When you worry, your best will bring everybody down. Don't worry. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy now. right, guys, while we're on our way through, I'm going to do a quick reset as we come back in the City Walk. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, we got a quick refresh. You guys back with us tonight? Welcome back. Welcome back to City Walk. Figured since we were going to be here in just a couple of minutes, why not take a quick refresh, get back into a really good view. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Now we're gonna go over to the Universal Studios store.
So if fireworks were shooting up tonight, we'd see it at just the top edges of them. Oh, the food! You can smell all the food tonight. I can't wait for that either. Sounds like it's gonna be a blast. And not the Figment kind of, blast, because that's not so much fun all the time. So the park is open till 8 p.m. tonight, which means it's going to get really crowded here in the next 20 to 25 minutes. Just enough time for us to say hello to the Universal sign, walk through the theme store, and head on out to get the rest with the rest of the family tonight. The babies got their treats. They'll give Nova a pancake. Nova's been having extra special nights this past 3 weeks because she's had close quarters with everybody every night. So she's gonna get spoiled. It's a nice, pleasant evening tonight, Jackie. Very cool, very pleasant. Naomi, is it worth eating that bubblegum shrimp? How can I put this in a way that's nice, polite, respectful? Hey, Naomi, I would be glad to tell you all kinds of awesome places to eat here at the City Walk if you would like a recommendation. AKA, it's okay. But as we say here at the Year to Year Magic family, it ain't my favorite. Now, Bob Marley's. We like eating at Bob Marley's. It's Fremont Street.
Red Box is pretty good. I've eaten there once and I enjoyed it.
I'll be subtle, but I won't lead you wrong either. All right, let's head on over into the Universal Studio Store. Do a quick walkthrough. As always, guys, this is your stream. This is your shopping. Hello. If you want to see something, if you want to see a price of something, if you want to see something a little closer, let us know. We'll see if we can get back to it. So, Kate, there are things here for the younger ages. There's a whole area over at Islands of Adventure that has to do with Dr. Seuss. There's a merry-go-round. There's a Cat in the Hat attraction. The redfish, bluefish, one fish, bluefish, one fish, two fish, bluefish, redfish attraction. There's a trolley high in the sky. There are attractions and there are things for the younger ages. There are even play areas over in there are a lot. Yeah, we had to share those a little bit earlier, Miss Sugar Cookie. And they also have the Mardi Gras one right now. I'm going to have to come back and try that. Yes, Sarah, we did. We got all the hats were claimed. And hopefully this weekend we'll get to settle down for a bit. We're going to reach out to you guys and see if you'd like a color other than white. I'm excited to share that with you guys. I wish I could make it open for everybody right now, but we'll work our way there. Oh yes, the kids are out of school next week. Look!
The Secrets of Dumbledore.
It's a Niffler. It's the Crime of Grindelwald. The second movie, right?
Yeah, but then you got Secrets of Dumbledore. Oh no, unicorn. Look up.
Of course, the stores will always get a little crazy and busy after the parks are closed. All kinds of Harry Potter. Look at your stand here. Oh, pardon. That's a pretty cool stand with the Marauders map. Need a time turner for that, dude. That's what I want. I want that cane right there. Can you buy it? I want that cane.
It doesn't look like it's on sale.
It has a $150 price tag on it.
Oh, it's on there, not that. Okay, yeah.
I want that. I want that.
$150 super set.
That's what I want right there. No, I don't want anybody else to pay for it. I just that is Malfoy's cane. And inside the hilt of the cane is his wand. So it is an actual wand. But it's inside the cane. I want that. I don't need it. I need that like I need another hole in my head, but Please collect hats. Well, we had to get you. Add that ear-to-ear magic hat to the collection. Now, if you like these shirts, there's one for each of the houses, but they also have them in kid sizes as well. Awesome, D. Look at these, though. Look. Wait. Look how tiny that shirt is. Little snake feather. And you got the little badger too. With the huffles. Look how cute this shirt is. It's so tiny. And a cute little badger.
Badger. I'm Mr. Badger.
First time I've ever seen a smiling badger.
Badger.
Badger. Roger. Badger. Welcome in, Linda B.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of creepy. That reminds me of Pan's Labyrinth more than it does anything else.
Striking that neck. Chocolate frogs. Exploding Snap. It's a game. Looks like Uno.
Oh, now I've not seen this before. That's a nut, a sickle, and a galleon. This is currency of Hogwarts. It is free because there's no price on it. But how cool would that be to actually have currency from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter? Sarah thought you said exploding snack, and she's like, yes! No, it's Snap. It's a card game.
Exploding Snack. For the most daring of individuals.
So are the chocolate frogs solid or hollow? Here, I'll actually, I'll show you. And, yeah, it's the cane.
It's a pen.
I want the full cane.
Use that one as a cane.
I want the whole cane. I want Lucius's whole cane.
Includes 5 wizard cards.
So is it a milk chocolate shaped frog?
Look at this, it's liquid luck.
Yeah, actual in the tin. There's one that's in a tin and there's one that's in a container, a box. It's a little cheaper. But it's a solid chocolate. My favorite though, I would never drink it though, but it's the Felix Felicis.
Also known as liquid luck. They have a lot of it.
A lot of luck. People are afraid to drink it because you never know. It's sort of like Pleasure Island. Is it that was where you can make a wish, but you never know how it's going to be done. All right, let's step out of here on this side. Get past the middle. Hashtag, it's hashtag the panda. That's spelled hashtag. Hashtag. Duff beer. Good stuff.
Homer t-shirt, and you can get a giant can of beer. Just kidding.
Yeah, why is a bald guy would I wear a t-shirt with a bald guy on it? That's too much baldness. Now, this is the kind of mug I need. Boom. All that luscious hair. That's a follicle frenzy right there, my friend. I don't do mornings. I don't do rope drops. Is that what it is? I said dart gun. Dart gun. Oh, my bad.
Nefarious was the best character.
Nefarious. I don't know. He was pretty cruel and mean in the first movie.
What?
He put the girls back in the orphanage.
Okay, fair, but he also...
He put the girls back in the orphanage. How about a milk chocolate gator?
No, thank you. I'd rather have,
He's only $10.
That's a lot of dollars for a chocolate gator.
Yup.
DNA.
It's Mr. DNA with real live raptors. We're gonna have to get you a Mr. DNA shirt one of these days. There you go. That's a lot of DNA.
I mean, there's already a lot of it in me, so why not get some more?
That's a lot of DNA.
Oh, overload myself with DNA.
Yup. Not everyone can have luscious hair like you. Wow, 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 wow. Yep.
I'm waiting to shave it back.
All right, so the parks have closed. The madness has started. People are coming out with their beads. The parks are done for the day. And now that it's 8 o'clock, we kind of are too, everybody. Caleb and I have to get back to the family, get ready to do a little settling in for tonight, figuring out where we're going to sleep, what we're going to do, and how we're going to do it. So thank you, everyone who hung out with us for the past 3 hours. Checked out both Portofino Bay, Hard Rock, and of course, Royal Pacific tonight. And hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us here at Universal Orlando Resort. And as always, if we can help you book, plan, or even ask any questions about quotes or anything else when it comes to Universal, reach out to us. You know our address, chrisedwards@travelnation.net and susanedwards@travelnation.net. So we can take care of these guys back here and all their siblings. Thank you guys for making our dreams possible, for letting us make your dreams come alive as well. Guys, have a wonderful evening. Next week, don't forget, streaming from the parks, both Disney and Universal, every Monday through Friday. The schedule will be out again Friday or Saturday or Sunday night, or first thing Monday morning. So you guys can join us next week in the parks as well. Guys, have a lovely evening, and we'll see you guys next week in the parks. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.